Watch this!
Gonna be going with Finley. Don't have a good video on him just yet. I don't even know if I've played Finley yet. They're gonna go Bubble Blower with the Senior Scouts. Alright, so basically what we have is an obnoxious Infinite Shudderwock deck that looks to lock out the opponent with both Loatheb and Cariel to reduce some of the damage that's being done by a lot of the spell-based decks. Okay, this is where we're gonna want to get that Loatheb going.
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
Stand aside, fiend. It is time to save the world.
Okay, a lot of world saving going. Unfortunately, this is an early... Oh, it's not the Reno I was thinking of. I should have checked the hero power a little bit closer. Sure, this is good with the Twin Fin. And it just gets me on the board. Alright. Welcome, Bad Juju. They're just gonna give me that?
Armor! Lightly used armor. Break it, you buy it.
Let's go here to play around Objection. What is next turn looking like? Maybe a Armor Vendor and an Okani. I don't know if I want to hero power this turn. I don't think I want to overload.
What secrets does the cosmos hold? Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Okay.
Break it, you buy it.
Could have gone worse for me.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth. Your signature is required. I see
It's fine. We know that's not cheat death then.
the end is close. Arcane bolt.
Break it, you buy it.
Yeah, welcome, Blue Train. Sure. I think we're in a fairly good spot from here. Yes, Objection is in this mode.
All's well that sun wells.
I'm 7 moves ahead of
Break it.
Even if this is rigged fair game, which I don't think it is, they overdraw it anyway, so.
you. Predictable.
Now, what's troubling you?
Roffly Roffle Roffle wow Rex spin Rex spin Rex spin Rex spin.
Thank you, Benno, for the super chat and the fun emote.
Sudden welcome. Your
Not
sudden
impressed.
welcome.
Really, it's not too heavy.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Okay. Would like a Grumble in here before I go hard on the Shudderwock, but I don't know. We seem to be in a very good spot right now. I think one of those is very likely objection since we haven't seen it yet. Maybe an ice barrier, yeah. Oh, welcome within.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Not objection. But this does enable our Shudderwock.
Our gift of frost shields us.
And put us in a pretty strong position here. Roffle, how exactly am I supposed to watch your Duels video when you were also duelsing live? Duels and Roffle are dueling for my views.
I'm a senior
Duelsily,
explorer now.
I know. It's one of the greatest difficulties of our time, I think. Almost as difficult as me reading that sentence. Boy, that sure is a pretty good
A brilliant maneuver.
option that they got, isn't it? Alright, let's go here first. It's objection, finally. And we just clear that.
Brilliant maneuver.
Deal 6 damage to a random enemy minion. Easy game. Press this. Why not? It used to be against the TOS on Twitch to stream on multiple platforms, but they have since changed it. So what secrets do we even have to worry about still? There's obviously a counter spell in there, but I don't have any spells other than the that.
In my
A
sights.
brilliant maneuver. Get down.
Double snack.
In my sights.
Did we get a 1 mana option here? No. These are pretty awful. So let's just do this.
Gift of fire empowers us.
So Netherwind Portal counterspell. I don't know if Orion can generate an ice block, but I don't know if we've seen the original Orion secret. Still have great internet uploading to 2 streams at once. By NA standards, maybe.
Not cheating. Everything.
No, my internet isn't particularly very good.
Brilliant maneuver.
I have a lot of legendaries, don't I? This is pretty good. Even the recycling is fine. All of these are just pretty great, but I think the mana cheat, like given the density of legendaries that I have, is pretty reasonable. So I think let's try Inspiring Presence. Mana cheat is always good, right? So we do want to prioritize minions with Battlecry first of all. Second of all, legendaries. I think it's probably just the Snowfall Guardian though.
I won't go easy on
I've discovered that I don't know enough about duels.
Stand aside.
Welcome to the club.
It is time to save the world.
Keep the Okani. Probably don't need the Twin Fin because it's, while it's playable early, it doesn't actually like help in this matchup because we just want to reduce the spell damage. Lotheb is a much better pick. The legendary.
The storm is in me.
Wait, they're not questline. Is that good for me? That's probably fine. This turn is 3 mana. If I'm going to overload, it probably needs to be this. No, I don't want to overload this turn because we're going into the Okani turn.
Lord of Skies, hear our plea.
Sure.
I'm 7.
Just saying Okani into Lotheb. What if we go minion here and force them to burn the coin?
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
What it? Oh god, no wonder that's... I thought that math wasn't quite adding up. Alright, ideally... Oh, we're probably just not... This Lotheb is not going to survive, right? Yeah, that's pretty good, though. Like, they've got a double trade into this, I would imagine. If they don't, we play the Grumble. We probably play the Grumble either way. Nice. So once we get the Grumble down, our Shudder's pretty much online. I think our Shudder is pretty much online anyway, right? Just because we lock them out with the Lotheb and then Grumble behind it. That seems like the way to go. So we Shudder, Grumble, Shudder the turn following that, then Carriol, and we've got a pretty good loop going. Oh god.
Well met.
Chandler, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Spell. So both of those are spells. Nice try.
Did you graduate with honors?
Well met.
Finally catching a stream, been really enjoying the Duels content recently. My favorite haha funny deck is Elise with free spirits and Zyrella hero card to buff up Malfurion hero card.
I appreciate that, Blues of Ty. Thank you for the 2 months. Glad you're liking the Duels content as much as I am. Let's go ahead and just burn a card here. And then we can get rid of some of the spells next turn.
In a skillet, sear pork chops and cook to desired doneness. Set aside pork chops, add Brussels sprouts to skillet and cook till tender and browned, add shallots, and diced apples, cook till apple is soft, toss with apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper.
Once again, sounds delicious. Thank you, Benno. Appreciate the bits.
Many parts. Oh, bother.
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience.
The curse stuck.
Remember the fallen.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. Well met.
Morgan Kinnaman became a By the Holy Light member.
Ooh, what are we looking at here? Greedy Pickaxe actually looks quite good, doesn't it? So does the Vampiric Fangs, but I have a lot of healing, but not much removal. But I think I want to get Greedy so that I can just rush down the Shudderwock a little bit faster. Alright, what do we have here? Terrible, terrible battle cries. We've got another grumble here and a couple of spells that we can pitch. This is horrendously bad. This is okay. Alright, here comes the bane of chat's existence. Keep the pickaxe on the coin.
It is time to save the world.
Probably look for some better early game than grumble. We have 2 grumbles, so it's not like super high priority. I would just like to find something that I can actually do in the early game. Otherwise, we're just going to be kind of waiting until turn 3 with the coin. So I can't hero power on 2. We got to play with a shadow casting passive yet. Nope, haven't been offered it a single time.
Well met.
I found a grave that said world's greatest dynamancer. Do you know whose it is?
Ain't my grave. Yet. Thank you, Krish. Appreciate the 32 months. Okay, so we hold here, greedy, and then we get to start playing cards on the following turn. Another noble snack. Fair. That enables our Astalor, which enables a lot of mana cheat. Wait, what was that? Not very good for me. Hey, welcome, Curly. It was a pleasure to meet you as well. The meet and greet was a lot of fun.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
It's fine. My passive is Inspiring Presence.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
With every step, the light guides you.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Okay. Got a bit of healing here, but we've also just got the Cariel, which helps with the bombs. It's possible that if I had the global effects on my deck, it would show the passives, but because that was never really applicable when I played Constructed, I don't have it on. Whoops.
Well met.
Also whoops. Nordu, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Right, let's actually gain some health right now. This one... Just trying to make sure I do this right to maximize the cost reduction where it makes sense.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Not impressed.
Next turn is likely just the Cariel, so I think it's reasonable to grab maybe Clownfish here. That opens up the possibility to go towards a Mutanus play. Would have been nice to Mutanus that, but it's fine. Hey, Roffle, how come Plot Twist is a bad card while Finley is so good? Don't they serve similar functions? Yes, but Spinley develops a card,
Well met.
Cathandrian, thank you for the 11 months. Spinley develops a minion, so it actually does something
Our hardships
on top of the
strengthen our resilience.
hand swapping, and I don't know how good of a card
Frostbolt.
Spinley actually is.
Follow my lead.
Remember the folly.
Not impressed.
In many decks. It's also a mana cheaper, yeah. It's typically only useful in like toolkit Reno decks, I think is the place that makes the most sense. But I think it's, like ETC, a very overrated card. Also, Plot Twist draws random cards. You can scout the bottom of your deck with Dredge and draw into specific cards. I mean, what Dredge cards are actually played right now? Like, I don't think that's at all the part of the reason. That was kind of lucky. That's nutty. More mana cheat. So it's just all together now. This is like the perfect passive, especially in conjunction with Inspiring Presence. I think it's between Ulteric and Forged here. I don't know. It's very close here. I think either one is good. The thing is that, like, this Brucan... Actually, this Brucan isn't terrible because it does give me cost reduction, as does the Kindling Elemental on the Snowfall and the Double Grumble that we have. I think it's Forged. This deck isn't really looking to beat board-based decks. It already kind of does a good job of that. I think we want to be able to have some contingency against combos. Alright, just looking for early game battle cries that we can run out there. That's a pretty good passive for them. Wait, why doesn't this cost 1?
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Am I missing something? What was my most recent altogether now? Not less than 2, okay.
Reporting for duty.
I am missing something.
Break it, you buy it!
Uh-oh.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
That's an unfortunate bait and switch. Jeez. This turn is looking like a Brucan into the Enter the Coliseum. This is a matchup where the Snowfall would have been good. Still will be good, but I do need to draw it first. Yeah, that probably allows me to press this button. Am I dead already? I think they had a... Why didn't they play that last turn? Okay. Well, that was brutal. Book? Nothing of these other are that appealing. Banana Man fine. Ooh, Anachronos is pretty good, right? But nothing alongside it is. Am I comfortable carrying a completely dead card? Probably, just because Anachronos is so good.
Finally, a real fight.
Stand
We don't really want to be
aside,
playing this, especially not early. These are both good.
time to save the world.
Zola early is fine. Especially at 2 mana. Okay.
Well met.
Cloak is a little
I heard
spooky.
I have your 14-month resub, and I also heard this Duck Wolf guy has its 23 birthday. Smotio comfy.
Thank you for the 23 months and happy 23rd birthday, Dark Wolf. Appreciate that.
Armor! Lightly used armor! My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Hold on. World first no making mummies here? Incredible.
Such a perfect specimen. Armor! Break it, you buy it! Lightly used armor!
I might coin a Loatheb next turn.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Look at me.
Break it,
Actually
you
seems
buy
better here.
it! Break it, you buy it!
Getting the Mutanus in the Shudderwock pool will be good in this matchup as well. They have a lot of important minions, including the dragons.
Break it, you buy it! Break it, you buy it!
Next turn wants to be the Mutanus, so we hold here. I'm also just going to play this next turn to get the shoot in.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright. Ooh! Start blowing bubbles now. More mana cheats.
Break it, you buy it! Break it, you buy it!
Evolve minion of your hero power. Off your hero? Why would I want an evolve minion? That would be very bad for me.
Hurry on.
Really? It's not too heavy.
I should have hero powered before playing the Banana Man. Where'd they burn? Down with the ship. That's good for me.
The loss will be mourned, and you.
Probably the Anachronos. Any Divine Shield minions? Probably just the Consort.
Mistakes of the past rewritten.
That's a big boy.
The runes decide your fate.
That's also a big boy.
Of life.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Yeah. That seemed to work.
Curses. The Titan's blade shall never die. Death cannot be bound. Death cannot be bound. The rock will be mourned and used.
Okay, that's actually a lot of damage coming at me, isn't it?
Frost bites sharper than fang.
Need to find the shutter. Or that.
Never be afraid of your
I'm
inner
gonna find a
power.
face freeze here. It's also pretty good.
Time's over.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Alright, so all we're missing... Well, we need to play the Grumble. But once we do,
We only need one.
all we need is the Shudderwock draw. Uh-oh.
Is there trouble? Is there trouble?
Too many cards. Oh, bother.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
We're probably done with the hero power for now. Just because hand space is becoming an issue. Why not the rain? I have infinite healing.
The scourge will wash over this world as a swarm of death and destruction.
That's not ideal. This poofs.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
And reduces. Very nice. Okay. That saved me a big headache. Guess it's just the hat. Nothing good there. Nothing good. Oof. Okay, this is the closest to being good.
Stand aside, fiend. It is time to save the world.
Let's keep the one drop and the Lotheb. Also seems quite good. Okay. Oh wait, no, I thought that was idle, so that's fine. Press this button. Sure.
Oh, you built this for me?
So just put the hat on this fella.
Roffle, when will you take your Vorpal sword in hand and snicker snack the Jabwick?
I don't even know how to do that. But probably next week. Thank you, Cathandrian. These are pretty bad. The closest to being good, I suppose. I don't think I want to hero power this coming turn. I think I just want to... It's fine. I mean, it's not, but at least it's out of the way early. Copium. Okay. Let's actually go ahead and press this now. Do I have any holy spells? Macaw's good. What am I thinking? You play Shudder with more minions on the field on your side. After play the evolved minion, he will evolve the others its crab-like minion. No, I'm aware, but like, that breaks the Shudderwock combo in that it will evolve the copied minions and grumble those into hand. That is very, very, very bad. That's what I mean when I say it will break the deck.
But if you don't slay the Shudderwock, how will the Momoraths outraid?
Oh, the what now? Thank you again, Cathandrian.
Job done.
The attack here, I played a spell last turn so I can play this. I'm largely just trying to limit the impact of the Hyper Blaster, but there's not too much I can do to avoid the issues with it. Fireheart is quite good with the passives we have. Feel like the opponent is using the weapon charges effectively. I would agree with that. But that is still fine by me. Okay. Guess we can go ahead and play this. Sure.
Arcane bolt.
I keep unlocking the Mutanus turn like one turn too late for that minion. Probably the one that's the least harmful. Odin? That's also pretty good. Yes, bombs are neutral. Good outcome for them. Good outcome for them. Good outcome for them, and good outcome. I mean, it didn't do what they wanted or needed to do there, but it was still, overall, quite strong for them. course.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Our gift of frost shields us.
All's well that sun wells. Never be afraid of your inner
I don't actually want to fill up my hand with spells anyway. Definitely don't want to play that right now. Roffle, are you for the next expansion? No, I'm against it. Never forget. How many cards in total are there in Hearthstone? At least 30. Hope that helps. Good snipe.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Your son welcome. Hands-on experience.
See, we're into the rapid fire questions portion of the stream. That is the entirety of every stream. But welcome to YouTube chat. Clearly, you're new here. Some Fireheart has a spell to copy a minion to hand. Hold storage. Yes. But that doesn't matter.
Gotta get through me. Load it up.
Ow. Can I play the video game, please? Why is everything so expensive? What happened there? Oh, the cold feet.
Flame strike.
Balance in all things.
Whoa! Mouse went crazy there for a moment. Mist was lethal? Oh, you're right. I completely forgot this card was in my hand. Quite the carry-on studies card.
effort.
Strike.
Flame strike! Flame strike!
I wait once more.
Do try to keep yourselves alive. Well met.
Catandrian gifted a tier 1 sub to me. They have given 49 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, thank you, Kath. Appreciate the gifted sub. None of these look too promising. Well, Stonehearth Vindicator is interesting, but let's skip.
Gonna be rich and save the world.
Stand aside, thief. It is time.
Okay, this is
to
another
save
secret
the world.
mage. Or a secret rogue mage. Okay. That's interesting for next turn. So I don't want to hero power this coming turn so that I can... Yeesh. Would you pay Legends of Runeterra for $500 during the next 3 streams? No. That's a good example of why I don't do things that chatters suggest for in exchange for money. I know I don't get value here, but I just want to get on board.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
I gotta go minion here because they have the coin.
Where's your plan now?
Legends of Runeterra has no fun mechanics. I'm sure that's not true. It's just, it wouldn't be good for me to stream Legends of Runeterra for 3 days. Especially given the things that are coming up in the next few days.
Ain't my grave.
Ain't my grave.
Predictable.
How dare you? How dare I?
Not impressed.
I miss the simpler days, when chat just wanted free super chats and tried to steal Roffle's social security number. Those live a heavy days of yore.
I miss those days too. Thank you, Cathandrian, for harkening back to the good old days.
Your signature.
When chat was sensible.
It'll be our little secret.
Where's your plan now?
Not impressed.
I think this is double cross, but I want to activate this for next turn. Oh, it's kidnap. That's actually quite good. We can press this now. Muscle man. Ow.
What secrets does the cosmos hold?
No longer free.
Time to get a grip.
Is that an objection check?
No longer
Rivet.
Not impressed.
Where's your plan now?
I think we're in a good spot from here. Sure. Imagine not running mechs in case you get radar detector off of Scroll of Wonders. How's the run going so far? We are currently 5-1. I don't think the opponent's too happy about the outcome of this game. To be fair, we did eat their tests and then hex their
Fast here.
Orion, but still.
You blow my cover.
Where's your plan now?
Cool turn. Do we just get horny here? I don't really see another option. I've got a lot of minions. Sure. Glad we get to have the kobold conversation again. This is not good. Also not good. It's just forged. Third copy of Mutanus. What could beat that? Okay, more dudes. I think that's unfortunately our only loss so far is against dudes.
Stand aside, fiend. It is time to save the world.
Is it crazy to keep a Book of the Dead? I'm gonna get it reduced pretty quickly here with the yikes. With the Twin Fin, which will help.
My faith is my shield.
Yo, that's scary. Okay, I can't hero power this turn, but I can next turn.
Time to get a grip.
This challenges the board reasonably well.
Well met.
Miss Thee, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate that. Think I'm fine with that? Get very good value traits here. We hero power this turn, probably not next turn. Just so that we can play the Grumble. And then also follow it up with maybe another Twin Fin if we hit. The hero power discovers from class. Shaman or Paladin. Holy cow.
Oh, you built this for me?
I spy with my orcish eye.
Okay, so we're giving this up. Does that mean I'm hero powering after all?
Firm handshake.
Probably wasn't worth.
Reporting for duty.
Heat up.
Where's your plan now?
I wake
I am beyond words.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
That could be a problem. Ah, not again. Better than +3 attack there. It, also much better than, like, Divine Shield was the real concern. I don't want to overload because I might want to play the Carryall next turn. There's a very good chance I want to play the Carryall next turn. That means no Lothraxian, so that's good. It's also fine. That's a great pickup.
Our hardships only
I don't want to hero power here because I probably just start chaining the Shudderwocks as early as next turn.
the light dims, but we fight.
Remember the fallen.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Unfortunate order. But we're still in a good spot from here.
Reporting for duty. Well done. Reporting for duty.
You can really hold your own.
Savor your victory.
Nice. Hogfit. These are quite bad. Another Broom is like the closest to being good. I think it's just Skullomance. These are kind of throwaway cards. This is okay with the hero power, but like creates some hand size issues, but gets me towards the good cards for later in the game, so it's almost like not a real card. Okay, this is actually not great for me, right? There's a lot of over-the-top damage involved in this, and I don't have great ways to prevent it.
It is time to save the world.
But let's keep the Grumble. Hope they don't have that weapon. Okay, they have it.
Oh, you built this for me?
Okay. I just want to play the Astalor next turn. But this this combination of the hero power plus the Pillage the Fallen is not great for me. Especially with those type of rolls. They can just hang out at 6, right? Jeez.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
See where this lands and then decide. Okay, we can go ahead and hero power here. Sure. It's a legendary at least.
Time for the finishing touch.
This is not going well for me.
Our gift of frost shields us. Arcane bolt.
I just need to go face, try and race a little bit. I need to be able to clean that up next turn somehow. I don't know how. Grumble in... I don't know. I probably can't hero power here, though. You discover a lot of taunts with the hero power. That is, not the... Like, the weapon is not the only concern at the moment. You just went back-to-back into Valinar's.
I challenge you to Makara.
Yeah, taunt is my only concern here.
Arcane bolt. Heat up.
I think we're dead? Yeah. It's not looking good for me, is it? That's an order lol, if I've ever seen one. Jeez. I don't think it would have mattered all that much, simply because I couldn't play the... Like, I was still taking 8 if I did that, but 8 is less than 15. Okay, yeah. Oh! One turn off. You're welcome, Closure. Yeah, there's no coming back from this one, my god. But don't worry, you can get taunts off of the hero power.
Follow the rules.
None may steal our secrets.
Jolly good show.
Second pickaxe. I cannot believe how many times Kobold has come up. It's really a nightmare for me with chat interaction. If it were just the Neophyte and the Menacing Nimbus weren't there, this would be worth considering, but no. I was confused with Menacing Nimbus and Cage Match Custodian. They look very similar. Same. I was hopeful. Like, a Cage Match would have been pretty good there. But unfortunately, it was not.
Side fiend. It It is time to save the world.
Banana Man, good. Cariel is tempting. Probably not worth. Is she? She'll be very good to have, right? We can reduce her cost along the way. I don't want a hero power on 1 because I just want to go 2, 3. Ugh. This opponent is more skilled than the previous they got making mummies. Okay, that might be worth next turn instead of the Daring Drake if I don't have anything to rush into. But we make that decision next turn, not this turn. Yeah, happy to do that, Stag. Glad you're liking the content.
Thanks for the Duels content on YouTube. Wow.
Hey, you're welcome, Oliver. Thank you for the support. I think we just tempo this out.
I've got this. Job's done.
I've got this to rush into. That's down with the ship. Uh-oh.
Only need one.
Heyo. What is next turn looking like? Probably just the Brucan. So I think this is my last turn of hero power in for a while. New patch with Duels updates, check it out, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, the patch notes have been out for like over an hour now, which means that people have been spamming that at me for the past hour, but thank you. I do appreciate the caps locks.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Okay, I've got a couple options for next turn that will help with the Cariel and get me closer to the Shudder.
Hey Roffle, using my first Tetherbits message to wish you a happy birthday and to let you know that the patch notes are out.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Collie. That's very helpful. Very helpful. Let's just do this.
Mistakes of the past.
Because those are kind of annoying to deal with. Get some cost reduction here. On a Mutt Anus. Sure. That is some mana that they spent there. And now we just start chaining the Mutanuses, I think. Unless we feel like Cariel is necessary. Which I don't.
That feels good.
Maybe she is.
That feels good.
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience. Remember the fallen.
Job's done. You have earned an eternity of torment.
Everybody needs a casket.
Okay, that's kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. Ooh! Okay. It's pretty good.
Death cannot be bound.
Well, that would have been nice to eat.
This cannot be done.
All's well that sun wells.
Remember the fallen.
Follow the rules.
Job's done.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Oof. Wait, they have 2 surly mobs, it seems. Oh! Okay. I need to hit a Shudderwock, like, very soon. Or that doesn't really matter. I think I didn't use the hero power enough, and that's why we're in the state that we're in.
The loss will be mourned and used.
Everybody needs a casket.
Roffle, if you have green carts, it doesn't mean you need to play them. I mean, in what situation did I just, like, blindly play a green card?
That feels good.
Like, I have this one in hand. For a reason.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us.
Alright, technically not dead here. It's everyone's favorite kind of not dead. Stoller seems like a good draw. I mean, it's probably not good enough. Wait, am I still just dead here? Five, 2, 1. No, we're fine as long as we don't draw too many. As long as we don't just die here. They have it down with the. Oh, good lord! If I saved it for Boar instead of Cagehead, I'd be in a nearly identical position. Like, it prevented trades onto my minions that would have been more favorable, so it would have been exactly the same. Like, if you think that changed the outcome of the game, you're delusional.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Unfortunate.
You can
Obviously, that wasn't going to clear. I needed a Shudderwock, or even a Snowfall Guardian. Hard luck. I mean, as you reach 7 or so wins, opponents' decks get better too. So you do lose some of the agency in, like, the outcome of games. That's just the nature of duels. But at least we maintain infinite. Thank you to legendary patrons Battlefly, Blage, Brian Quinn, Faye Cinderheart, Fizzle Jizzix, Friel the House Elves, Industrials Black, Justice Crater, Kali Alkali, Cathandrian, Lilu, Nate Drex, Onu Rubu, Shadow1 TV, Sognisman, and Wampus the Lampus.